Hi, welcome to Resident Resources with Ledgeview Commercial. I'm Brittany Ping.
And I'm Emily Jackson.
And we're going to talk a little bit today about maintenance work orders. Work orders are available on your portal. So your tenant portal where you pay your rent online, where you view any documents. You also have an excellent work order system there, which will help you categorize the kind of work order that you have and create any relevant information about the issue that you're having and upload photos. Or we do have a 24/7 call line if you call our office at 603-591-1246, extension 1. That is our 24/7 maintenance line. So just depending on the time of the day and the time of the year, like peak no heat season, it might take you a little bit longer. But usually you get right in and you're able to create a verbal work order. So one of the things that we wanted to talk about is the reasons why you may create a work order. So Emily's with us because she does handle a lot of the work order escalations or the work order follow-up questions. But I'm just going to go out on like one of the top reasons that people create work orders, and that's leaks. And I want to do a dance about it, but that's just being silly. So leaks are the number one work order that we get in for Ledgeview Commercial, whether that is like a faucet leaking or a sprayer leaking, a toilet leaking, or even just an undiscovered leak coming into your unit. So how do we handle those types of work orders just generally, Emily?
Normally, we would like to identify where the leak is coming from. Is it a plumbing leak? Is it a roof leak, as you said? Once we identify where the leak is coming from, we will either send out maintenance to go ahead and take care of any damages, make sure there's no mold or mildew. If it's something our maintenance team cannot handle, we will pull in a vendor to go ahead and take a deeper look into the leak.
Awesome. Okay, so another one that's maybe not as common, knock on wood, and it'll stay not common. Here, let's get this Ledgeview sign, is bugs, right? Oh, Emily, I'm in my apartment and I saw a spider. Do I create a work order?
Yes, I would.
A spider?
Not a spider. Not a spider.
Okay, not a spider.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
all right.
Not a spider.
Spiders, we'd recommend that you can treat those over the counter. Same thing with ants, fruit flies. But I think I have a cockroach.
Yes. Now that's what I thought you were going to start with, because that's something scary.
Trickster.
In that instance, we would like you to submit a work order, and if possible, submit a picture. We would like to give that picture to our pest control team, and they would like to identify that so they would come ready. We like to schedule them out usually within 3 to 5 days of the report, and we would go from there with a contract if needed.
Awesome. Okay, so leaks, pests. What about something like a scratch on my wall?
That's not necessarily something we need to make a maintenance request about.
All right, what about a hole?
A hole. A hole is something we would need to contact us. That's something that may need to be taken care of by maintenance.
Awesome. So damages above normal wear and tear to apartments you want to be aware of.
Yes.
Doors. My door doesn't work.
Most definitely.
Absolutely.
Safety concern.
My window is broken.
Most definitely.
My window won't lock.
Yes.
Absolutely.
What about my car spot's taken?
Ooh. Oh,
yeah. There's no parking in my parking lot or...
Yeah. So if you have a placard parking, if you're in a monitored lot, that's absolutely something that we can assist in getting our towing vendor out. If you're not in a monitored lot, it's most likely a resident issue. And just bringing it to us as a complaint or something that we can do a friendly reminder to your neighborhood about what's going on. Ooh, I have a fun one.
Oh.
What about there's no parking in front of my building on the street?
That's not something we would create a maintenance work order for.
No, so we can help you maybe with the city of Manchester if you need to create like a C-click fix to report, stalled cars, broken down cars in front of your building.
Definitely.
What about there's a giant pile of furniture that just showed up in front of my building?
That is something that you could create a maintenance work order for. We would definitely take care of that for you.
Awesome. Can you think of any other like top work orders that we get in?
What if there's a snow emergency?
Oh my gracious. So the city of Manchester, the city of Concord, the city of Nashua do have snow emergency protocols in place. So we do not create work orders for snow removal.
Okay.
We do try to make sure if there's about 2 to 3 inches of snow that come down, we will engage and ask our plowing vendor to go out, but they really won't start until the storm is done. So just expect that you're going to be responsible for your snow cleanup. There should be salt and sand at your property. If there's not, that's an excellent work order to create. So we can get salt and sand on site for you so that you can properly maintain and make that a safe egress for yourself.
Just changing directions here. What is considered an emergency work order?
So if you are unable to contain a leak, we absolutely want to know. That's going to create damage. If there's no heat, if there is like a large electrical loss, like your fridge is out,
My breaker.
my breaker tripped. If you can reflip your breaker, you can do that. But if it's not something you have access to, some of these old properties you don't have access to the breakers. Absolutely, let us know so we can get that back on.
Perfect.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I hope this gave you a little bit of an introduction to maintenance work orders. We'll do a deep dive into vendor coordination, and we'll see you there.